Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down episode 10 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, If This Be My Destiny. We are closing it out for season 1, and this has been an amazing ride so far. So let's break down this finale, talk about it, hit that intro.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. Welcome. We are so happy to have you guys. We have a jam-packed episode breaking down episode 10 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, If This Be My Destiny. This is the season finale, and man, oh man, it was pure insanity. It was fire. This was the best episode. There was so much. Oh my God, I loved this one so much. Let's talk about it and break it down. First, we'll give you the mini synopsis from Disney Plus, and then we have a bunch of information for you today. So let's get into it. In episode 10, Peter's internship takes a dark turn with the arrival of an unexpected visitor. I wonder who that is. Let's talk about it. Okay, here's our little breakdown. In this episode of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man titled If This Be My Destiny, we are thrown into a whirlwind of action and emotional stakes right from the outset, as Peter Parker barely makes it to his diorama presentation after a bout with carjackers. Amidst the chaos of his high school life, Norman Osborn gathers Oscorp's interns to unveil the ambitious Project Monolith, a dangerous initiative aimed at creating a gateway to space for the purposes of instantaneous travel and, in Norman's twisted vision, asserting humanity as a dominant force worthy of reverence. These actions draw the attention of Doctor Strange, who arrived determined to stop Norman's reckless plans. And there's a moment there that confuses things a little bit. Peter's like, yo, you were that wizard guy when I got to high school. And he's like, I was never at your high school. That's where things get a little crazy, so remember that. Ignoring the warnings of Doctor Strange, Norman activates the gateway, unleashing the very symbiote monster that has haunted Spider-Man since the series premiere, leading to a fierce confrontation that sees Strange inadvertently travel back in time using the Time Stone. This move creates a perplexing time paradox that reveals the spider that gave Peter his powers was from the future, entwining their fates in a way that adds complexity to Spider-Man's origin story. While Spider-Man and Strange ultimately manage to close the gateway, a fragment of the symbiote escapes, landing back in Norman's grasp, signaling future complications. In the aftermath, Oscorp faces mounting pressure, leaving Peter torn about his trust in Norman. However, the friendship's dynamic shift as Nico encourages Harry to launch a new venture, leading to the formation of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, aka WEB. Meanwhile, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange bond over the weight of their shared experiences and the ramification of time travel, as Uatu the Watcher observes the unfolding events. Tensions linger as Amethyst Cho appears to reject Harry's invitation to join WEB, while Jean is unveiled as Finesse, operating undercover with Daredevil at Oscorp. Lonnie's struggle with the deteriorating effects of the chemicals that bestowed his power serves as a reminder of the consequences of their choices. Nico's growing connection with her mother through her magic amulet adds a personal touch amidst the chaos, and glimpses of Otto Octavius's dark future loom subtly as Aunt May visits Peter's imprisoned father, Richard. As the episode closes, Spider-Man vows to confront whatever challenges lie ahead, setting the stage for thrilling developments to come. This episode was pure insanity. So let's talk about that time loop real quick. The narrative cleverly dives into the complexities of time travel and origin stories within alternate MCU timelines. The first episode introduces a twist where the spider that bites Peter Parker originates from a portal during Doctor Strange's intense battle with the alien symbiote, resulting in a new reality filled with different allies like Norman Osborn as a mentor. However, the plot thickens in episode 10 when it's unveiled that both the spider and the symbiote actually traveled from the future, Watcher, complicating the questions of origins. Norman Osborn's experiments with Peter's blood to replicate Spider-Man's powers ultimately create a fascinating paradox, raising the intriguing dilemma: which came first, the spider or Spider-Man? This intertwining of timelines and destinies highlights the rich potential for storytelling in this fresh take on a beloved character. I absolutely loved that, and I think most Spider-Man fans that watched this, that saw that spider in the beginning, were like, well, that's not a radioactive spider, is it? That's a little different. So right off the ripper, they were telling us that, like, the story is just completely different than what we know. Now let's talk about this ending, where we see that Peter Parker's dad is, 1, still alive, and 2, in prison. Whoa. So that was a shocking twist. Richard Parker, Peter Parker's father, is alive and in prison. This revelation raises questions about whether Peter knows about his father's existence, or if Aunt May has been guarding this secret from him. Given the history of Richard Parker and Sony's Amazing Spider-Man films, where his death was a facade tied to Oscorp, the reinvention of this character in this series hints at even deeper layers to Spider-Man's lore. As the narrative unfolds in Season 2, this development is poised to be a significant plot point, exploring themes of family, secrecy, and the impact of Richard's imprisonment on Peter's journey as Spider-Man. Now, I don't know if Norman had anything to do with his dad's imprisonment, but if he did and Aunt May knew, she wouldn't have let Peter join like Oscorp as an intern. So I don't know. I'm interested to see that storyline unravel as we get going in Season 2 and Season 3, but I wonder when those are going to come out. I'm like already looking forward to Season 2 because Season 1 was just fire. The finale also sets the stage for an exciting future filled with intriguing developments for both allies and adversaries. By the end of the season, Peter Parker has fully embraced his role as a hero. The creation of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade by Harry Osborn hints at fresh opportunities for Peter beyond Oscorp, paving the way for new adventures. Meanwhile, revelations about Jean's identity as Finesse and her undercover work for Daredevil, along with Nico's magical potential, add layers to the story. Spider-Man might have his own team in the upcoming seasons. The emergence of Lonnie as Tombstone, Norman's discovery of symbiote goo, and Otto Octavius's plans for revenge as Doc Ock promise thrilling villainous arcs. With these teases, it's evident that this season marks just the beginning of Spider-Man's journey, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what lies ahead. I absolutely love this episode and this season as a whole. I thought they did a good job changing the narrative and changing the tropes and like the stereotypes, the things that you expect from Spider-Man and the things that sometimes you get sick of with Peter Parker. And I think that was why when they released the Into the Spider-Verse movies, I was so intrigued by them and enjoyed them because it was a new Spider-Man story. Now, obviously, Miles Morales has been in the comics for years, but that was his first actual taste on the big screen, which I thought's awesome. And I love that they're trying out this Spider-Verse. If anyone remembers the comics back in the day, or even the cartoon on Fox Kids in the 90s, they did a good job of talking about the Spider-Verse. And I think it was the last few episodes of the season finale of Spider-Man the Animated Series, Peter actually teamed up with a whole bunch of different Spider-Men throughout the Spider-Verse. And that's where this comes from. And I love it. I love that we're telling new stories with familiar characters. It's still Spider-Man. It's still Tombstone, but they're different. And I really like that. I'm excited to see what happens with a lot of these characters moving forward. Now, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.